Begin the morning by saying to thyself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial.
Let the inevitable toxicity of human nature sink deeply into your consciousness. This isn't pessimism, it's the cold anticipation of reality. You are about to undergo a private initiation into Imperial philosophy, breaking down the exact mental architecture constructed by Marcus Aurelius to survive a collapsing world.
The social battlefield.
You will inevitably face a chaotic, ungrateful world today. But understand this. Human malice is not some dark, powerful force. It's merely an ignorance of what is truly good and evil. The wrongdoer acts out of a fundamental blindness. When you're wronged, realize your attacker is just wandering in the dark. You must never let their ignorance breach your inner fortress, nor return their hostility, because if you do, you're just infecting yourself with their disease.
The Trinity of Being.
To maintain this defense, you have to abandon your ego and brutally deconstruct what you actually are. Strip away the illusions. First, you have the flesh, just a disposable contexture of blood, bones, and nerves. Second, breath, a temporary current of air violently sucked in and pushed right back out. And third, the mind, the ruling faculty. This and only this truly belongs to you. The instruction here is strict, and it's unyielding. Throw away your books. Stop distracting yourself with external trivialities or performative intellect. Despise the flesh. It's already decaying. Your absolute focus must be channeled into mastering your inner mind. You simply cannot allow the ruling faculty to be pulled by the strings of base desires like some hollow puppet.
The boundless abyss.
This mastery has to be achieved immediately because your resources are vanishing by the second. Behind you lies the infinite black abyss of the past. Before you, the boundless void of the future. You possess only the present, an indivisible microscopic point in time. The longest lived among us and the one who dies tomorrow lose the exact same thing. You can't lose the past because it's gone. You can't lose the future because it isn't yours. You only ever lose this exact fleeting moment.
When you look into that abyss, you realize that the pursuit of recognition is just an empty sickness. Posthumous fame? Absolutely worthless. The people who remember you will themselves very soon die. A reputation is nothing but a sound echoing briefly in a void, passed around by poor human beings who don't even know themselves, let alone you. Withdraw your attention from the applause of ghosts.
The only Siob. So, if time devours all things, what refuge is actually left? Forget academic theory. Philosophy is the practice of keeping the inner divinity, that fragment of supreme reason within you, completely free from violence and unharmed. It is the ultimate operational armor, the tactical defense of your own soul.
This shield operates on absolute parameters. To wield it, your internal compass has to remain untouched, even when the external world is literally falling apart around you. You must render yourself superior to the seduction of pleasure and the terror of pain. You must do nothing without a deliberate purpose, and you must operate entirely without falsehood or hypocrisy. You observe the chaos, sure, but you remain as steady as a stone cliff against a raging sea.
The Roman imperative.
Do every act of thy life as if it were the last. Execute your duties flawlessly, seriously, and deliberately in the present moment. Don't drift through your day. Treat whatever is placed right in front of you with simple, heroic dignity.
To live a life that flows in quiet strength and resembles the divine, you have to completely abandon these mental poisons. Lay aside carelessness. Eradicate any passionate aversion to reason. Destroy hypocrisy and the suffocating grip of self-love. But most importantly, eliminate your discontent with your destiny. Accept the materials you've been given and build your fortress out of them.
The illusion of fortune. This brings us to the final, cold reality. External events, life, death, honor, dishonor, pain, and pleasure, they don't discriminate. They strike the virtuous just as fiercely as the wicked. Disease doesn't spare the philosopher. Wealth often falls to the tyrant. The universe dispenses these circumstances with absolute, unwavering equality.
You need to solidify this realization in your mind, because fortune happens indiscriminately to the good and the bad. External events are inherently neither good nor evil. They are completely indifferent. The only place where true good and true evil exist is entirely within your control, your internal judgments, your own choices.
The flesh is temporary. Fame is empty. The events of the outside world are completely beyond your command. If the universe dispenses life, death, and fortune equally to all, what is left for you to conquer but your own mind?